Are you happy and you know it? Or are you hoping to be? Do we hope for a lot of things? Have you ever used the word hope? What does the word mean to you? And I hear it every day. People share with me, I hope to lose weight. I hope to get into great shape. I hope to have a career or business that I love. I hope to be wealthy one day. I hope to travel the world. I hope to get married and it's a beautiful day on the day that I get married. We talk a lot about what we hope for. But do we need to hope or can we actually make it happen? And it was shared with me a long time ago that if I'm hoping for stuff to happen, I could become a little bit lazy. Because rather than hoping, why not just do, Rowie? If you've got a goal, set the goal, make a plan, be committed and disciplined and focused and make it happen. I have it in my control. It seems that hope is a little bit out of my control. And without being a control freak, wouldn't it be nice to say, well, I don't have to hope to be in great shape. I can just choose to be. I don't have to hope for a career or business that I'm excited about. I can just choose to have one. I don't have to hope to be financially free. I can put a plan into place and make it happen. I don't have to hope to have great people in my life. I can be a great person so that I love being with me. And if that attracts other great people into my life, that's awesome. So none of that's got anything to do with hope. So why do we use the word? And it's been suggested that perhaps hope has to do with other people, not to do with us. So I can set a goal, make a plan, make it happen, and I don't have to hope that it's going to happen. But if I'm hoping for it to be nice weather, or if I'm hoping for people to be nice to me, or if I'm hoping that the people in my life or in my business do the right thing, if I hope that the government puts the right policies into place to help me with my business or my life. Now my life is being controlled by other people, and then I actually have to hope because I have no control over what other people do. So I can't expect that the government's going to do what I want them to do. I can't expect other people to do what I want them to do. I can't expect the weather to be nice. I can't expect things out of my control to work. I have to hope. Everything that's in my control, I don't have to hope, I can just make it happen. So if I expect then that the government is going to, or if I hope that the government's going to do the right thing, do I have an expectation that they should do the right thing? And it's been suggested that if it is out of my control, if it's somebody else or something that I have no control over, then I probably shouldn't hope and I probably shouldn't expect. In business, I was taught as a very young health club manager, Rowie, expect the worst and everything after that is a bonus. Expect everybody to screw up, be lazy, be undisciplined and not do their job properly, and everything after that is a bonus. And it came from a person who obviously wasn't an optimist. But it was interesting because then I didn't have to hope for anything. I didn't have to hope that people turned up for work. I didn't have to hope that people would do the right thing. I didn't have to hope that people would live up to the expectations or standards of the business. I didn't expect them to, and if they did, that was a bonus. So it's an interesting headspace. So rather than hoping for, and I'll use the example of I hope to be wealthy. And a lot of people hope to be wealthy so they buy a lottery ticket. I remember doing this, I think, in year 9 maths at school. The likelihood, the hope of winning lotto is very low. The discipline, the focus, the commitment that you can put into practice and plan to be financially free, be wealthy, that's easy. That's something that I have full control over, and I don't have to hope to win lotto. I can just make it happen. I can hope that it's going to be a nice day, but I should probably plan that it might not be. There's a lot of things that I can hope for that are out of my control, but what can I do that's actually in my control to make sure that hope doesn't have to be part of my vocabulary? And I don't wish for people to be unsuccessful. I don't wish for people to have a career or business that they don't love. I don't wish for people to be out of shape. I would love everybody to have those 4 things, and that's what I'm here for every day. That's what Romax is all about. It's about being healthy, fit and strong, having a career or business that you love, being financially free and having great people in your life, but you can't hope for those things. You actually have to make them happen. I'm standing in K-Man's office. Now, K-Man's my gorgeous husband. He's a martial artist, and the trophies behind me are achievements of his. When he goes to a martial arts tournament, which is where he is at the moment, he doesn't hope to win. He plans, he prepares, he trains, he gets mentally tough and strong, and he puts everything into place to make sure that he's fully prepared to put in the best effort possible, to put in a world championship effort. After that, there is hope involved though. Because he's a more mature man, he has to hope that there's going to be people to compete with. Because when you're in the masters category, over 50s, over 55s, over 60s, sometimes there are no competitors. So sometimes he has to hope that there's going to be other people who are healthy, fit and strong and want to compete. He has to hope that the judges are not biased. He can't control the judging. He just has to hope that they're honest, that they have integrity, and that they watch the fight appropriately, or they watch the pattern or the kata appropriately. And he has to hope that they do the right thing. That's not in his control. But he doesn't get onto the mat. He doesn't attend a martial arts tournament. He doesn't go to a world championship until he's fully prepared. And that's, I think, the difference. If we use the word hope, should we be careful? I hope to lose weight. Could that be just ridiculous? You can lose weight. You can be in great shape. You can be healthy. You just have to get fit, get strong, and do all the things that you need to do to be healthy, fit and strong. You don't have to hope to have a career or business that you love. You just do the training, the study, the education, and then you make it happen. There are some things in business that we might hope for. We might hope that we attract the right people into our business, but really, is that hope, or is that a good marketing plan? We might hope that people want to buy our product or service. Is that hope, or is that a great product or service? And we learn great communication skills to be able to share that product or service with people. We might hope that our building doesn't burn down, or we hope that it doesn't get flooded, or we hope that it doesn't get blown over by a tornado. But do we have insurance? Do we make sure that we have a risk management plan so if any of those things do happen, that we're fully prepared for them? So we can hope that they don't, but should we be fully prepared if they do happen? And that's that beautiful question. What's in my control? What's out of my control? And if it's out of my control and I have to hope, are there still things that I can put into place to make sure? And I'll use the example of employing people. You've got to hope that people are going to do a good job. But do you have a good attractment process? Do you have a good training system? Do you have a great way of making sure that the people that you put into your business are less likely to screw up your product or service? So I have to hope that they don't. But do I need to put things into place to make sure that they don't, or at least to have less risk that they don't? So how about when you look at those 4 areas of your life, ask the question, am I hoping that that's going to happen, or am I putting into place the things to make sure that it happens, or to reduce the risk of it not happening? Because I would like to be in control of those 4 things. How about you? I would like to know that I can choose to be healthy, fit and strong. I can choose to have a career or business that I love and to be successful and profitable. I would like to choose to be financially free if you want that. If you want to have challenges with money, could that be a subconscious choice because we don't put the plan into place to make sure that we are financially free? And if we're hoping to win lotto, or we're hoping to get an inheritance from auntie, or we're hoping that money's going to drop out of the sky in a pretty pink box, could that be, as the behavioural scientists, psychologists and psychiatrists might say, that could be delusional? We can plan to be financially free. Now, having great people in our life is something that we may not be able to control, because we can't control what other people do. We actually have to hope that people are going to be nice. We have to hope that they're going to do the right thing. We have to hope that they're going to be honest. We have to hope that they're going to have integrity. We've got no control over that. But have you put into place the things that, A, you love who you are, as I shared, so you don't have to have other people in your life? Because is it possible that people will disappoint us? We can hope that they don't, but what if they do? And that's that interesting question. Rowie, if you expect people to be nice and kind, what if they're not? What are you going to do about that? Are you going to get upset about it? Are you going to be angry about it? I was taught a long time ago to discipline my disappointment. I can hope that people are going to be nice, but they may not be. So rather than be disappointed by that, the suggestion was, Rowie, expect it. Expect people to be horrible, and everything above that is a bonus. I get that, it's an interesting headspace, but it means I don't have to hope. So the things that are in your control, and there's that beautiful philosophy, accept the things that you cannot change, Change the things you can and make sure you've got the wisdom to know the difference. You don't have to hope for wisdom. If you want to have a strong brain, a healthy brain, a brain that can think clearly, think creatively and make great decisions, be optimistic and be a solution finder, you've got to have a healthy brain. And obviously a healthy brain comes from a healthy body. When you get puffed, when you lift heavy, you pump brain-derived neurotropic factor into your brain, which is a fertilizer for your brain, which means you can make all of those decisions more effectively. You don't have to hope to be healthy, fit and strong. You can actually make it happen. So if we're going to hope for people to do the right thing, we have to hope big. We have to hope enormous. We have to put in a large amount of hope because we have no control over what other people do. We have no control over the weather. We have no control over external influences. What we do have full control over is what we want to do, how we do it and how we react or respond to it. And we don't have to hope for that. We can actually make it happen. Isn't that awesome? So thank you so much for coming to Romax. I hope that you come every day. I can't expect for you to come every day. Please know though that you can expect me to be here every day because I would love you to be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that you love, be financially free and have great people in your life. And I hope that you don't have to hope for that. You actually make it happen. Because I love singing. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would now. I don't need to hope for it. I just know because I choose to be. Woohoo!